With 7:40 to go in the second quarter, the Bead Diggers will touch the football for the very first time in this quarter after having 4 possessions in the first quarter and 3 of them starting in Valley territory, and the Bead Diggers scoring on the first 3. 1st and 10. The Bead Diggers have 70 yards to go to the land of no hash marks. The backs are split. Garcia's going to hand it off right up the gut to Seawald. Big hole across the 35 to the 40, across the 45 to the 47. It's a gain of 17 before the tackle was made over there by Zach Dawkins, and it's a Bead Digger first down.
You know, Seawald, as he was running through that hole, he had 2 hands on the football, didn't he? He wasn't pumping one arm the other. He was running through that traffic, and once he got through that initial surge of Vikings, he broke into that secondary, and then he started kind of weaving his way down the field, running around people.
Tanner Morrow is back into the game. They'll mark it at the 46. 1st and 10 for the Bead Diggers. 2 receivers split each side. Garcia will send Morrow in motion to the left. He's got it on the end around. Stiff arms a man at the 45, across the 50, down the left sideline to the 40. He's got a man to beat, cuts it back inside of the 20 to the 10, and Morrow is tackled inside the 10 to around the 6-yard line. What a run by Tanner Morrow. He nearly went the distance. 48 yards, 1st and goal for the Bead Diggers.
Boy, he did a great job of following some tremendous blocking by a whole bunch of Diggers that were all hustling down the field to try to pick up that touchdown scoring block. And he just did a good job of reading them and just turning on those afterburners.
1st and goal for Brush at the 6. Now do they try to work on the passing game once again? I know they got 6 yards to go, but in this area, the Bead Diggers could easily run it in. On 1st and goal, and there is a fumble, and the ball is loose, and I think Valley might have it at around the 10-yard line. There was a mishandle, and they're unpiling the players at the 10. Valley has it. The Bead Diggers have committed a turnover for the 6th consecutive game. I don't know if that was a fake on the left side, but all of a sudden Garcia didn't have the ball, and neither did Seawald.
Yeah, I think they might have had a little bit of distance there for that mesh point, but at any rate, you know, the ball was on the turf, and Garcia jumped back in there. He went to fight for it. Boy, you could see he was in there trying to dig his shoulder in and trying to get positioned to have the fumble recovery, but the Vikings they got there a little bit before he did.
1st and 10 at the 10. Valley on their own side of the field. Dellenbach in a shotgun. Waiting the snap. Spins. Hands it off on the right side to Alvarez. He's got nothing as he cut it back towards the middle. The tackle was made by Austin Acosta. 2nd down and 10 to go. John Beltran with Dave Urich. 6:45 to go second quarter. The Bead Diggers lead the Valley Vikings 21-0. And the Bead Diggers in this game have only stopped themselves when they've been unsuccessful.
Yep. Again, that was just one of those little things where you shoot yourself in the foot, and I know it's frustrating because you know the kids want to get in the hang of pounding the nail in the coffin early and really dominating things, and those little mistakes kind of keep that from happening.
Dellenbach in a shotgun's going to hand it off on the left side in a small seam across the 10 to the 15, maybe the 17. Rosenbrock makes the tackle. See the ball carrier over there. And, yeah, that was Contreras that time, Adrian Contreras. 3rd and 4, it's a gain of 6.
That misdirection just giving the Diggers still a little bit of trouble. Diggers been in that 5-2 defense all night tonight. They haven't changed a whole lot.
Welcome home to your hometown grocery store featuring Morgan County's largest variety, the Brush Grocery Cart. 3rd and 4 from the 16. Dellenbach in a shotgun. Has the football. Play action. Rolling to his left. Throwing. That pass is going to be caught underneath. But Joe Rosenbrock lays the wood on Adrian Contreras at the 19. It's a gain of 3. Short of a first down. 4th and 1.
Boy, it closed in really quick. That time the Diggers, the onside defensive end, was able to get a little bit more pressure on Dellenbach and force him to throw the ball a little bit sooner, and that allowed Rosenbrock to fly up there and make that tackle quickly.
Valley will punt on 4th and 1 from the 19. Jacob Joseph is back to punt for Valley. Like Dave said, not much distance between the punter and the line of scrimmage. Perfect snap, gets it off. A end over end. It's fielded at the 48 by Shea Hansen, running to the 45. He's at the 40-yard line along the left sideline to the 35. He's got a seam to the 25, cuts it back inside, stiff arms a man at the 15, and he still drives inside the 10 to around the 5. Shea Hansen with an outstanding punt return. Another 1st and goal for the Beet Diggers. A return of 43 yards for Shea Hansen, and again, not much trajectory on the punt by Joseph. That allowed Hansen to have enough room to return it as nicely as he did, but he still followed his blocks very well.
Right, when there's no hang time, it's hard for his coverage to get down there, but like you said, he caught the ball on the right side and he ran it back over to the left side. He made it kind of a fake right first, and that kind of set all of his blocks up.
Well, the Beet Diggers cannot commit another turnover here. Ball security has been an issue, as we mentioned. In the backfield are Seawald and Rosenbrock. 1st and goal for the 6. Garcia's going to hand it off to Seawald right through the right side, and he is going to score. And the Beet Diggers lead 27-0. He's the 4th different Beet Digger to score tonight. Skylar Seawald joins Joe Rosenbrock, Tanner Morrow, and Connor Weiser.
69 yards now for Seawald on 4 carries. He's the leading carrier for the Diggers. Everybody else has touched the ball twice.
Well, that drive took a whopping 6 seconds. Set up by a officially 42-yard punt return by Shea Hansen. We still got plenty of time in the second quarter. There was movement somewhere, and if that's against Valley, do the Beet Diggers go for 2? Because that's the custom, but they are up by a huge margin here. Head coach Randy Dreitz might elect to leave the extra point team out there. However, you never know later in the season when a 2-point conversion is necessary. But it looks like, it's against Brush anyway, so forget about that. This another blessing in disguise. Work on what's going to be here a 25-yard extra point.
Yeah, see how far away you can get before you can't kick it. I think you can kick it a long ways.
Awaiting the snap is Garcia. It's down. The kick is up. He booms that baby, and that one is good. 4:42 to go, second quarter. Brush 28, Valley nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.